Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Scrap Mechanic video. Today, we will be doing a tutorial. I kind of want to start up a series, not a full series, like a mini series, in which we do tutorials on different things. And in the comments below, I would like you to actually tell me, like, give me send me a comment about what type of tutorials you would like, and I will look into that and see if I can do that. But today's will be on simple logic gates, and then memory, and how to set it up. So let's get started. So first, we're gonna go over all the different logic gates there are in Scrap Mechanic. There are 6 different types: AND, OR, XOR, or exclusive OR gate, NAND, NOR, or XNOR. The AND gate basically is the most simple, and it's the one that if you place down the gate, it's the first one that pops in. It basically means if all the inputs are on, then it turns on. So if you have 3 inputs like I have here, but only 1, 2 of them are on, won't be on, but 3 makes it on. 1 off, and so forth. And then, yeah, just have these connected. So it's kind of really good. It could be useful. I mean, for simpler things, it will do, or not even just simpler, but it's the most basic gate, but it's pretty useful. Next, we'll go on to the OR. So if any of them are on, even all of them, or 1 of them, or 2 of them, or not, yeah, then it's on. But it's off if all of them are off. So if all of them are off, it's off. If 1 of them's on, it's on. 2 of them's on, it's on. And 3 of them's on, it's on. And even if 1's off or 2's off, it's still on. So next we have XOR. So basically OR gate, but it's exclusive. So if only 1 is active. Wait, what? I'm not sure why that's happening, but yeah, I know. But back to what I was saying. Sorry about that. If only 1 of these is on, it's activated. So it will be active if only 1's on. If 2 are on, though, it's not active. So, and so on and so forth. Next, we have the inverted side, the NAND gate, or NAND gate. So it's active if any of the link triggers are inactive. So let's say you have 3, it'll be active until they're all of them are active. But if you have 1 inactive, and even a single one, it will still be active, which could be pretty useful. But you need all of them on for it to be off. Next, we have NOR. Oops. Oh, sorry about that. Next, we have NOR, the NOR gate, which is, we're going to actually use it over here in our memory circuit a little later. And it is active if all of the link triggers are active. So it's basically this kind of, it's basically the OR, but with NOR, but it's inverted, so if all of them are inactive. So it's on here, but if 1's on, turns off. If multiple's on, it's off as well. And finally, we have XNOR, which is basically XOR with NOR. So basically the same here, except the N for over here. And it's basically, this is kind of where it gets weird. Like, it's not the same as this, just inverted. Like, if only one's inactive, it's not that. It's if an even number are active. So I have 4 here because to show that it's even. So 1 it's off, well 0 it's on, 1 it's off, 2 it's on, because 2 is even, 1's not, 3 is not even, and then 4 is even. So you can kind of use that, but it's not very, like, it's not 100%. I don't use it a lot, but yeah. Okay, next we're going to be moving on to memory. So this is just a simple memory bit. 3 gates because, no, you would be able to do 2 gates if you could, like, wire them together, but you can't. And, yeah, so you can't wire them together. So it's kind of, that's why you need 3. It takes a little more space, but if you want to, like, if you really want to get, like, 2 in the same amount of space, you can just do like that. It gets a little more complicated that way, but you could save space. I mean, it depends on what you're building, really. But yeah, so basically, a memory bit, these are buttons, right? Normally, as long as you hold it, thing's on, right? But over here, if you click it, but over here, if you click it, it stays on, even though it's a button, which could be useful. Or even you could even use levers, but if you use levers, it's basically the same effect as a lever on buttons, except that you can clear it. Like, if you have multiple, you can clear them all with 1 button. And secondly, you even if you turn it on and off and on and off, it does nothing. Unlike a normal button. And this clears it. If you do it fast enough, sometimes you can get, like, it to glitch out, and then there's a fix for it, but I'm not quite sure yet. I'm looking for it. And, or you can just reset it here. Like, because there's a little delay. It, like, starts freaking out. And you can just fix that by resetting it. Yeah. And over here, I'm going to show you how to wire one up. So first, you take 3 logic gates and 2 buttons or whatever your inputs are. And you set the 2 bottom ones, or depending on 2 of them at least, to NOR gates. So if all of them are inactive. And then you set the top one to OR. Then you connect the OR to the one of the NORs, then NOR to another NOR, and then back to the OR. This creates a loop so that if you turn it on, it will do that. So this is active because the OR gate is inactive. And then because this is active, the other NOR gate, which needs it to be inactive, is active. And then this button will go here, which returns it so that this trigger is active, which means this trigger becomes active, which means it's not all of them are inactive. So it then turns this off for even just a fraction of a second. Then this realizes it, so it's inactive, so it goes on. And then that turns that on, because if any of them are on, like over here, then it turns on, which means this can't be on again until this is reset. I mean, this is reset, because this one is same thing, same concept. So then you just do the input to this, well, input, reset, and then this is output. See? Working memory bit. I just love the look of them because it's really cool. over here I'm going to show you an example of what I did. Just not actually that hard, but just quickly. Here, I'm going to make another one quickly. So, NOR, OR, connect. This goes here, this goes here. Remember that I'm going to connect these to all these thrusters to show you that a button can keep them all powered while not being held. Voila. Even though it's a button, and when you click it again, it does nothing else. And then that resets it. I'm sure you guys will find a lot of uses for these memory bits, and I mean, yeah. So comment about what you did with them in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to try to read them. And then finally, the second last thing for today's episode is this little thing I made with with 9 memory bits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then basically what it is so all the logic gates, the outputs, so outputs all are connected, but yeah. Oh, I was looking at something else. I thought it would be, yeah, nothing. All the outputs are connected to the lights in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then inputs are the buttons. And then this button is connected to all the resets. There. And then this button I'll show you, so you can turn on the lights with these, like, and buttons, of course, which is kind of cool. Turn on the lights, and with unlike switches, if you click that, you can't like undo them all with one. Well, unless you use something else, but this is just more interesting. But and then if I click the red button, it turns them all off, which is kind of cool. And then the actually final thing for today is in here. Well, not in here, but over here I have my own little tic-tac-toe board that I made, and currently it's kind of, it works pretty well. I mean, it doesn't have like anything really that's like what's it called? It doesn't really have any like turn-based systems yet, or win conditions, or like we can't sense those things yet. I'm working on it, but yeah. But so if I click 1, we'll go over there. Well, over here, and it puts an X out, and then can't retract it or anything because it's using a memory bit. Then over here, if I go like a 5, we'll go in the middle, and it's an O, so it's kind of cool how it works, and I'll show you actually how it works in a second. But then this button is the big red reset button. As you kind of saw there, you saw how it worked, kind of. But, and then if I just click all of them at the same time, these all become O's. It's a whole board of O's. I win, obviously. Okay, so back here we'll go into the control room. In like air quotes. And as you can see, we have lots of memory bits connected to all the things, with some reset button connected to all of them, and then they're connected controllers. This one, like this first one here, is connected to both, so it will lock after one's been pressed. And the reason I'm having trouble with like fixing the with it there's a problem where if you do an X for like 1, you can switch it to an O. So I'm having troubles with that. So that you can't cheat really. But otherwise, because the way I'm doing switching it to O is O is also connected to this one, which is then switching 180. And then that's just how it repeats, and I do that through all the layers, and yeah. So, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and in the comment section below, tell me what you want to see me do more tutorials on. Like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you all next time. Bye.